Hello Libra, what's going on? I hope you're doing very well. My name is Diane, for those of you who don't know me, and this is Madam Butterfly Tarot. And we're going to do a general reading for September, but it's timeless. All my readings are timeless, so whenever you happen to find this is when you were meant to see it. You are very welcome here, Libra. Thank you for being here with me. I appreciate it very much. And if you feel called to like and subscribe for me, I would appreciate that a lot too. So I just saw the Tower and the Ace of Swords when I was shuffling, and then you have the Two of Swords here. So there's some kind of change in your mindset, or like a breakthrough in the way that you're thinking. Because with the Two of Swords, there could have been like you weren't seeing something, or there was too much going on in your brain for you to see it. But there's a change in mindset that's either happened or it's about to happen. Judgment. Okay. What else for Libra? The Four of Pentacles. So you've been holding back. Page of Pentacles, Three of Swords, King of Cups, ooh, oh, the Knight of Cups, the Page of Wands, ooh, interesting, the Eight of Pentacles with the Four of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, and the Fool. Okay, so you're going to be taking a leap of faith here with the Fool. After, you know, like a heartbreak, or you know, some kind of grieving period that happened, but some kind of sadness. So it's like being willing to get up and take another chance after something made you sad. There's also some kind of, I can see that you've been holding back in terms of your career with the Four of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. Because you have all these ideas, or you have like inspiration, but you don't tell people or you don't show it to people. You're like, no, I'm not doing that. Because there's even something about showing a village or showing a group of people, you know, so like showing people. And it's something new with the Page of Pentacles. This would be something new, showing it to a group of people, or it could be like working one-to-one with people, something like that. There's been a huge weight that's been lifted off your heart space. So like a huge release. I'm sorry, I was listening to a seagull outside do like a dive bomb. It was like, Wee! So that was weird. Animals are freaking me out. There's been like a huge weight that's been lifted off your heart space, so you'll be feeling free again, like with the Page of Wands. That's almost like coming back from the dead. You know, it's like being downtrodden and sad and hopeless or whatever, and then all of a sudden with the Page of Wands you get your spark back, you get your energy back, you're happy again, you're excited about life, you're interested in things. You might even be like taking more interest in your appearance, things like that. And there's a new person that's coming in here, a King of Cups or a Knight of Cups. Very romantic type energy. Ah, and a Nine of Cups. So this person will be a total wish fulfillment. Actually, this wants to go here. Yeah, there's definitely been something that's been lifted off your heart space. Excuse me. There's definitely been like an energy of releasing something from the heart chakra, like grief. Because this person, I think, couldn't get in. Because this is someone that wants to come in with a romantic offer. You know? But you're like, I don't see you. I don't know her. So this person could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or a Libra. Pisces in particular, they could be they're very, they receive a lot of like messages, this person, like they could be quite spiritual. They receive a lot of downloads. I think you guys are quite similar in that way. Their heart and their mind are like very connected. Very romantic, like very lovey-dovey. Okay. So I feel like there's lots of new beginnings, like there's new beginnings coming in all over the place, and you're moving from an, excuse me, you're moving into an energy of like a Six of Swords, which is easier. It's actually a flow state. You're moving into some kind of flow state. You might have been resisting things before, like resisting a new person coming in, or resisting doing a new job, or resisting showing people what you can do, or showing people your ideas. Because you actually have a big spirit team with you. I feel like you're able to, well, I mean, take what resonates here, but I feel like you're able to communicate with, I don't know, like some of you are able to communicate with people that have passed over, or your guides, or like your spirit team very easily. Some of you are just downloading information from the ether. It could be that you have lots of ideas about different things. Some of you are very good cooks. Some of you are very good writers, even though you don't show it to people. You know, there's just like a jack of all trades kind of thing. Or like lots of ideas about different things. But yeah, the Six of Swords, this is, you're sort of allowing yourself to be directed by spirit, like being in a flow state. It's much easier, like the Six of Swords is a much easier energy. It's like a calm energy. You know, the calm after the storm. And you also have the Nine of Swords here and the Hermit. So it looks like this is maybe the energy that you've come out of, which the Nine of Swords is like overthinking and worrying. The Hermit is maybe being too much in your head, or even spending too much time in the house or by yourself, you know. Oh, there's a quickness going on here. The Knight of Swords. Okay. See, you're very psychic. Did you know that? You could even resonate with having been in your hermit phase for some of you. Like a healing phase that you've been through, or you were gaining knowledge. Like there's been like a period here where you were alone and gaining knowledge. And for some of you, that was also about becoming the high priestess, or, you know, the high priest if you're a dude, but like opening up to these messages that flow through your crown chakra, like realizing you can do it is the thing, realizing these messages are coming through, listening to your intuition. Some of you guys might be learning the runes. But there's an energy that you've been somewhat by yourself until you sort of tapped into this intuition or this psychic energy. And I do think that if you found this reading, there could have been a period here where you were like keeping people out, or you just did not want to be with people, you know, romantic or otherwise. There's an element here of like keeping yourself in a bubble, working on your solar plexus chakra, getting more confident, grounding. It's like you were learning to ground your energy. Virgo had the same message, actually. You might want to check that out if you're called. But yeah, like learning to ground your energy, even though there could have been a lot of things coming at you or people coming at you. You know, you kind of learn to like not let it affect you, or like manage your emotions or something like that. Because you know, when you're in this Nine of Swords headspace and you're worrying and you're overthinking, the messages in your crown chakra are not coming through. You know, there's no space for it to come through really. So I feel like you had to learn to manage that so that the messages can come through. Where are you going? What's this Knight of Swords? Now that you've done this, or you're like at the precipice of doing it, there's a quickness of something that's coming in. You have the Knight of Swords, which is, it's like, okay, time to get on my bike and go somewhere. And you have the Six of Wands. Sorry, the Six of Pentacles. Why is that there? Yeah, like a quickness. The Chariot with the Eight of Wands. I think you're going to find that things start to move fairly quick for you. Like surprisingly so, because if you've been in this energy, nothing will have happened for a long time. You know. What is the Six of Pentacles then? It's either you're learning to receive or you're about to go teach people stuff or give people the benefit of your experience or something. What is the Six of Pentacles? Well, you're about to be very happy in whatever it is you're doing. You know, you're walking away from something. You have the Eight of Cups here and the Ace of Cups right behind it. So you're about to be in communication with or meet a new love, which is this King of Cups here, or the Queen. If you deal with the girlies. But it could be that you left something or someone behind in order to do this. Or you're going to leave someone or something behind. Because the Eight of Cups talks about something that's not fulfilling. You know, like, I don't know, it's like a relationship where you poured into it and the person's like either not able to reciprocate or they don't want to. You know, they could just not be able to match you on your level. So you're like, okay, I'm going to go meet someone else. Goodbye. Because you're looking for equality now with the Six of Pentacles. Like you're looking for equal. And if you're not getting it, then you're just like, okay, bye. Okay, see ya. Bye. Bye, Z's. This is very fast. The Knight of Swords, the Chariot, and the Eight of Wands is very fast moving energy. Some of you are leaving something to go towards something else. Quickly. Tell me about that Six of Pentacles. You're going somewhere. What are you doing? You're going on it. There's a new pathway that's opened up for you. That's like either it's very different than what you're currently doing, or it's like far away. It's very blessed. You have the Master, the Devil card, and then you have the Crown Chakra. There's like an energy of mastering your emotions. Excuse me, sorry. So that you can receive messages through your Crown Chakra. Because you're supposed to give them to people as the thing. These messages or like the ideas that you're getting, you're supposed to share them with people. Yeah, this is you like mastering your own energy, basically. Also been like overcoming fear of a new love coming in. Yeah, this Six of Pentacles, it is about equal give and take in relationships, but you have things to give to people, and it's these ideas or these channeled messages or something that you're getting. You're supposed to give it to other people. Like the Six of Pentacles is a teacher or someone that, you know, like a manager, someone that has something to give, you know? Okay. Let's ask about your person. You're about to become very successful in your career. Yeah, you've been through a lot of transformations. That's the Death card. So there's like a lot of stuff that you've let go of, a lot of stuff that you've healed. So, ooh, hello, the Tower. So this person, you may have had to do a little bit of surrendering to allow this person to come in, because the Two of Swords is very much like a no, no, I don't want to, don't hurt me, you know. So there's been like a bit of surrendering. I think your person has also had to do that. You know what? It could be that, but actually I think this person has been sending you energy. If it's someone you already know, this person has been sending you like good vibes. They've been manifesting you. Also, I don't know if you've noticed a lot more crows around you recently. I don't know why they're there, but you might have noticed that recently, that there's more crows. They're like delivering cleansing. They've been cleansing your energy or something. Okay. That's weird. I didn't know that was a thing. That sounds kind of crazy. So only take that if it resonates, but that's what's coming through in the cards. Because you know, crows are like messengers of spirit. You can look all that up, but so this person's going to come in pretty fast. They're going to come in when you've surrendered, like when you're in this Ace of Swords energy and you actually want them to come in, you know. But when they do come in, they're going to come in very suddenly and they're going to change everything, basically. There's that Four of Pentacles again. Tell me about this new person that's coming in for Libra. Oh, the Ten of Wands. Okay. The Knight of Swords. Okay, this person that you're dealing with, they have a busy schedule. Like they have the Ten of Wands is someone that has a lot on their plate. You know, you're dealing with someone actually who they tend to put other people first rather than themselves. Like the King of Cups or the Queen, you know, whoever floats your boat. It's someone that's like really had to learn boundaries and like learn to stand up for themselves and say no and that type of thing. But I think it's still something they maybe struggle with because they are very sweet. King of Cups energy is very, very sweet. And the Ten of Wands is someone who tends to sort of take on too much. And often it's because they're saying yes when they should be saying no, you know, because they're just too nice. So the Knight of Swords is, they're cutting things out of their schedule. Like they're cutting things out that were weighing them down. Which I think for your person has been a lot about just saying yes when they should have said no. Like taking on responsibilities that are not theirs, you know, things like that. Like they're being much more careful about who they let into their energy. So they've also been going through this Tower and releasing things from their heart space. Okay, tell me about this new person coming in. Okay. Right, so you have the Hanged Man. So there's been a delay. Because one of the things, like they've been going through this process of learning to put themselves first. And they've been surrendering to this too. So there's been a bit of a delay, but they're the Three of Cups with the Ace of Pentacles. So they're about to come in and ask you out, basically. Like the Three of Cups is a date. Right on top of the Knight of Cups. So that's, yeah, they're going to be asking you on a date. Ace of Pentacles is asking you out. You have a past person, some of you, that's still hanging around. That is watching this. So I don't know if you guys, I don't know. I don't know how they're watching, but they are, or they're energetically watching. So in terms of your career, there's an energy of you moving into a Queen of Wands, excuse me, sorry, a Queen of Wands energy, or a king, you know, if you're a dude. This is like showing up, showing people what you can do, showing people your ideas, because up until this point you've been like, no, I don't want to show you, I don't want to show you. But now you're like, this is the thing. This is what I can do, this is the thing. It could be something creative for some of you. It could be something that you have created. It could be, you know, the Queen of Wands is someone that's out front. So manager, CEO, putting forward your ideas in a business meeting, showing people your designs, sending a book to a publisher, I don't know, putting yourself out there, you know, leadership energy. Because the message is, the thing is, you know, you're channeling these messages, but they're not just meant for you. They're meant for everyone. Kind of like, you know, I firmly believe that J.K. Rowling like channeled Harry Potter, because it's just such a masterpiece. For example, I think that's something that was waiting to be brought into the world. Not to do any discredit to her, you know, she's a great author and stuff, it's very clever. But, you know, that was something that was meant to be shared with the world, like different inventions that help people. These are things that are channeled, but they're meant to be shared, you know. So anything you want to tell Libra about this, about their job? The Nine of Wands, okay. So, you know, there's a little bit of, the Nine of Wands is a wounded warrior. You know, it's someone that's been through a lot of crap from a lot of different people, like a lot of different heartbreaks. So in a way, it could make you not want to work with people, or it could make you not want to show people your ideas or put yourself out there, because you're like, well, I don't want to get hurt again. I don't really like people. I don't really want to help people. Meh. Which we all go through that. I've definitely been through that. But I feel like you're releasing that so that you can take this leap of faith and do this. I also feel like you've had to be strong for a very long time. That too is coming to an end. So you're going to feel more, you know, like life is more palatable. And the fact that you are going to be working with people or talking to people or showing them your designs or whatever it is, it's going to feel more acceptable to you because life is about to get easier for you. The Six of Swords is like an easier, you know, like, oh, I'm out of the storm, you know, like I can relax kind of energy. And you're very much being guided by spirit. Look, there's the crows again. So, and you have the star here. So this is healing. You're about to move into a very healing energy. And also the star is about feeling inspired and hopeful and positive about the future. I think you've been through some kind of cleansing. Also, she has followers here. Like she has little stars behind her. So like there's going to be people that want to hear. Eight of Wands, that's talking or communicating. So there's going to be people that want to hear what you have to say. Whatever it is you're doing. And again, that's a blue crystal. So that's the throat chakra. So I feel like, you know, the star can often actually mean being a star. So, you know, I don't know, say it's your podcast, or say it's your book, or, you know, say it's a promotion. Suddenly, I don't know, you're putting forward your ideas at work and suddenly your boss is like, oh my God, that's like a great idea. Like, why haven't you, why don't I know who you are? You know what I mean? They're like, oh, you have really good ideas. You just never say anything. Okay, well, we're going to like, you know, give you a promotion. And then other people are suddenly interested in you, you know, there's something about that. I'm not going to take those. Just because I feel like that's a lot. So to close the reading, we're going to get some random advice cards, because these are just random cards. So they might not have anything to do with the reading. You know, just random nagging that Spirit likes to do. And you know, if you're not feeling inspired to go share your stuff with people as yet, I feel like you will be in the future, because you might still just be at the tail end of this hermit energy, you know, and like learning to balance your energy. So don't worry. Make time to play, have fun, be free. So don't work too much, because with the Eight of Pentacles here, you might be a bit of a workaholic. Okay, what else for Libra? Oh, I like that card. Give your inner critic. It's spelt critique, but it should be critic. So that's wrong. Give your inner critic a vacation day. Be kind to yourself. Yeah, because you know, you have had to be strong for a really long time. And I think you're coming out of that energy now. So and also like this new thing that you're doing, I think you're too harsh on yourself. Like that could be one of the reasons you haven't presented this to the world yet, because you're like too hard on yourself, you know. Okay, I'm gonna take the, is that the last one? I don't know. Stop trying to carry the world on your shoulders. That's this person here. Excuse me. So they could be a Libra, or they could be cross-watching or something, but this is a person here, your new person. Maybe you also do this. They have a tendency to sort of try and fix everything and fix everyone for other, you know, fix other people's problems and like carry everything. You know, that's something that they're unlearning, is that they don't have to take on other people's problems. Oh, there's another one to come out. Stop pushing against what is, align with it and move on. There you go. So that's, I think, what you've been learning, is another thing that you've been learning, is to like go with the flow. You know, particularly with work, I want to say. There's been like this devil energy here of, you know, worrying and overthinking. But there's definitely been, I think, you know, you're supposed to be doing something else for your work, or you're supposed to be doing something in addition to what you're doing. But you've been resisting it a little bit. There's a bit of devil energy there. And I do think you've maybe been resisting this new person coming in too. So that's your messages, Libra. I'm going to leave it there. I hope it was useful. Many thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for me if you feel like doing that. I'd appreciate it a lot. And as always, I wish you many blessings, love and light. Take care.